All right, we're live on Hangouts and gun channels. Just waiting for YouTube to catch up with me. And then we'll be all set. There she goes. And gun channels. Oops, gotta hit the I'll talk about that in a minute. But welcome, live from the crossroads of America. A 1-hour talk show about, well, it's not about, it's about, yeah, it is about children with disabilities. We might also touch on some other topics, you know, if we want to. It's a free-going show. We'll answer questions from the audience. Just type them in the chat box or send me an email at Rickslifeasiseeit at gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. As I said, we're broadcasting on gun channels and YouTube, you know, and the the audio file for this show will be on Podbean, iTunes, and Stitcher normally within 24 hours of the show ending in case you have to leave or you ever miss it in the future. Just wanted to let you guys know that. And if you like what you hear today or any other time, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm for the 200 subscriber giveaway, I'm at 197. So just want to let you know. Wheelchair Warriors arrived. Okay.
Yeah, I made it. Sorry, I'm late.
That's all right. I want to just start. I'm still doing my opening statements here, so we're good. Right. We got unknown user said he got an appointment at 7, but he's going to try to make it back. John Brown Productions is in the house. Jason Stewart, 2 Live Move. Raphael is in the house. That's on YouTube. Gun channels, we got Sean Connery and David Bolin. He's on the panel too. So that's all we got on gun channels right now. If anybody's interested who wants to join, they can go over to gun channels. I put the link in the chat, or or send me a message through gun channels. One of those instant message things, and I will send you the link. All right, on my panel so far today, I have the blind shooter. How you doing?
Doing good, Rick. Thanks for having me.
That's all right. Then we got David, the Kingpin Bowling.
Hey, Rick. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. Then we got... Oh, excuse me. Got hiccups there. We got Squib. How you doing, Squib?
Hey, thanks for the invite. I'd like to thank our sponsors today, Benchmade Knives, Springfield Armory, the National Rifle Association, and Rand CLP.
That's it. And don't forget Rock River Armory too.
Yep.
So, and then at the moment we got Wheelchair Warrior. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Appreciate the invite. Sorry I was running late. Just got back from the grocery store.
That's fine. That's fine. Rob D. New York Outcast has joined us on YouTube. So there we go. Have any of you got a topic you wish to talk about? It can be about anything. I'm open. General Relativity's joined us over there on gun channels. So, yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm hurting for topics today. I didn't do any research today. I was. I don't know. I mean, the weather was nice today. We're up in the 50s. But I wasn't feeling it today. I just felt, ugh. So I really didn't spend a lot of time. I mean, I sat here today, because there's only a chat that runs all day, a chat room that runs all day. Mr. Knives puts it on. I sat in that chat room most of the time. I sat there with me muted because I kept falling asleep. I don't know why. I slept good last night, but maybe I'm coming down with something. I don't know.
Well, I hope it's not this flu.
I hope not either. I hope not either. But see, I mean, like with me, with my back and my arthritis, and my hip and all that other good stuff. Because as everybody knows, I had the new left hip put in, but the right one's starting to play up now, so I might have to go for that. But with all that going on, some days I just don't feel like doing anything. It's just the way it is. It's something that I have to learn to live with. When I have days like this, you would think on a nice day like this I would go out shooting, but I just didn't even feel like even doing that. So, that's one of these things when you have a sort of disability of some sort. Well, I do. I have days like that. I don't know if everybody else does, but I do. So I was just throwing that out there. That's why I haven't got a topic. Just to let everybody know. So, who else? Anybody else joined us so far? No, it's a quiet night tonight. But that's okay. It's early. And it's, what you call it? So anyway, what are we going to talk about?
It's not disability related, but we could talk about that Oklahoma constitutional carry thing being passed today.
Yeah, yes, we can. We can talk about that. I was talking about it in the before the chat started. Yeah, what are they? The 14th, 15th state to get it now?
I think it's.
I think they're like 16.
Oh yeah. So I think it's a good. I think it's a good thing. Here in Indiana, ours is like Texas. I think you can open carry, but you have to have a concealed carry permit to do it, which sounds asinine to me, but that's just the way it goes. Oh, we got Black Cat Outdoors and Midnight Range has joined us. So there we go.
One of the cool things about the Oklahoma thing is apparently that's the guy's first bill, like their new governor or whatever. That's the first bill that he signs since he's been in office, and it was a constitutional carry bill, which is definitely pretty cool.
Right, that's awesome. Actually, that's awesome. It makes you think. As you said, we got 15 states now that have constitutional carry, and then there's a few more like Indiana here in Texas that we have sort of like semi-constitutional carry, and it does. It makes it. Then you hear all this bad news going on in the House today. You think, well, maybe it's not as bad as we think it is, but I think it's still as bad as we think it is, to be honest with you. But I don't know. Hey, the Gun Snobs joined us. How you doing?
What is up? I'm in a good mood today.
Yeah, I know you are. Congratulations on the constitutional carry.
Yeah, we're now a free state.
Yeah, does that make it, was that 15 states now?
We are the 16th state, I believe, is what I read.
Okay. That's great. That's great. But how come nobody ever mentions that when they're running these bills? That we got 16 states that have constitutional carry,
Well, it doesn't fit their narrative.
No, you're right. Yeah, but it's great that that's happened. And as I was saying, I think Indiana here is like Texas. You can open carry, but you have to have a concealed carry permit to do it. So that's sort of like we sort of semi-constitutional, I guess. That's better than not having it at all, for now.
Yeah, Oklahoma is the 16th state to enact constitutional carry.
That's great. Well, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
No, we don't need concealed carry reciprocity if every state would enact that.
Yeah, that would be nice too. There's a lot of. We shouldn't even have. We shouldn't even. We know what it should be. We shouldn't have any restrictions whatsoever. But we got to win them. We got to win them back a little bit at a time. That's all. Because I can't see us getting a big win, but I think if we can do little ones, if we can do like they've been trying to. This is the first sort of like big anti-gun bill that they've tried to push through. And on the federal level, they've been doing a lot of them on the state level. But if we can do what they do on state level, we can just chip away at it. I think it's a good thing. That's what, because they're trying. I believe there's a bill in the House here in Indiana for constitutional carry. Whether it go through or not, I don't know. So we'll see. Anybody else got anything else? Any other topics? You got anything, Wheelchair?
Well, I was just going to add to what you were just saying. Here in North Carolina, you can open carry, without any permit. But to conceal carry, of course, you have to have the permit. And I know last year they tried to push through the constitutional carry, and it didn't make it through. And so I don't know if they're going to try to get it done this year or not.
Do actual many people open carry in North Carolina?
It's actually becoming more prevalent than what you would expect. In fact, I saw a guy on Sunday. He had an inside the waistband holster, no jacket, and his shirt was tucked in behind the weapon. So he was carrying it open, but in a concealed position.
Yeah, so basically just the grip was showing type thing.
Yeah. But I see a lot of people carrying mostly the smaller size, like your little Taurus, what are they, P111s or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what model it is, but I do remember that.
But yeah, I see a lot of folks carry like that. And, well, like I said, I just got back from the grocery store, and I've got to where I carry in my shoulder holster now when I go out, unless I'm going to church. If I'm going to church, I carry it in my outside the waistband holster, strong side. But otherwise, I carry in my shoulder holster, with no jacket. And that way it's right there in everybody's face.
They don't say anything?
I've had some people give me some looks, but so far, no. Of course, all they have to do is look at the hat that I'm wearing. America, stand your ground. That nice little hat that I got from you.
Yeah, okay. All right. Anything else? Anybody else got anything?
I'd ask, maybe run it through the panel, and this is obviously just a completely made up scenario. But if constitutional carry was legal everywhere, whether it's open carry, conceal, juggle them as you walk down the street, it doesn't matter. What would you do? Like, if you go out and there's 50 people and 40 of them are open carrying, would you open carry or would you conceal carry? And I guess it's more along the lines of, for like what's more comfortable for you, and what do you feel like out in public as far as, your safety comfortability, like actual, hey, this feels good sitting here, and then, hey, I feel good carrying it this way. Yeah, it's a perfect world. That means everybody's got a gun, everybody's carrying, so it's not like you got to worry that you're the only person that's going to be out there with open carry or concealed carry.
No, personally, myself, most of the time I carry outside the waistband with a sort of like a baggy T-shirt on during the during the cooler weather. I wear a jacket over the top of it. That's how So would you call that open carry? I call it semi-concealed myself. I've never been too worried about printing it, or what I'm saying. Because really, 99% of the people don't even look at your hip. I reckon there's more people out there in these constitutional states are carrying open like that, but people don't even notice it. That's my thing on it. So I guess you would say I would carry, from a safety point of view, I think keeping it hidden gives you an advantage. I.e., when I say an advantage, if somebody's coming to attack you, or there's what's the word I'm looking for? A shooting where somebody pulls a gun on the crowd, he's not going to shoot you because he doesn't know you have a gun. You know what I'm saying? So you have a better chance of getting him than he has of getting you. That's my thing on it anyway. What about you, wheelchair?
Well, I would probably continue to carry outside the waistband, just like I have been. Strong side, it's convenient and comfortable, and I have enough hindrances in the chair that I would prefer to carry that way, just because it's nothing else blocking me from pulling it. Plus, one of the reasons I've gone to using the shoulder holster is because the right cop could easily say I'm concealed carrying when I'm carrying strong side right hip, because unless you're right on top of me and you look down beside of me and I'm leaning to the left, you can't tell that I've got a gun.
Yeah, because the side of the chair hides it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Patriot's in the chat there. Get your butt in the show here, Patriot.
Yeah, Patriot.
Yeah. Gun Snob, what about you on that question?
Well, I may go get me some dual leather holsters and, carry 2 revolvers outside the waistband if everybody's carrying, because they say it's going to be the Old West if everybody carries, so why not make it look like it?
That's right.
No, I probably wouldn't change anything. Probably still carry the same way I do now, which is depend on weather, either inside or outside the waistband with a shirt over it or hoodie over it or something.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, what about you, Squib?
I prefer open carry, but I like the option of concealed carrying where discretion is. If I'm going to be in an area where I'm allowed to conceal carry or even open carry, but open carrying might draw attention from people, not the bad guys. I don't care about the bad guys. Let the bad guys see I've got a hand cannon on my hip. Bring it, dude. They're going to walk the other way. I'm not one of those people that thinks that you're the first one to get shot. I don't subscribe to that. I get the logic behind it, but I don't. But there's certain people that when they see a gun, they flip out, and they're ignorant of the law. So for situations like that, or something where it's just, I'm not trying to shove my Second Amendment rights in somebody else's face. Having the option to conceal carry would be used, but rarely. Most of the time it'd be open carrying. Besides, concealed carrying don't let me carry a gun that I like most of the time. But yeah, even if there was nationwide constitutional carry and that was the end of it, I still wouldn't carry all the time though. Sometimes it's just inconvenient.
All right. I mean, the only problem with to me with open carrying is maybe I do this, maybe I don't. Is like when I run into the post office. According to federal law, you can't carry in a post office because it's a federal building. I'm not saying I do, and I'm not saying I don't. But if you're open carrying, you can't. Normally what happens, something like that, I have a safe under my seat in my truck where I normally put it in if I have to. That's what I go. Anyway, look, Patriot has joined us.
Well, yeah, I just turned it on, and Wheelchair said he's leaning to the left now. And you got Squib in here and Gun Snob. Man, I run a little late, and the whole world goes to heck, huh?
That's right. Well, you are the star of this show. I just host it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you'll never guess.
I love you too, Patriot.
You'll never guess what I was just doing, why I was late. I just went and
This
bought...
is a family.
Oh, I know. You were out getting a great deal on a Benchmade knife.
I just bought 2 60-inch flat screen HD TVs, 4K, blah, 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 all that extra garbage. What the hell do I need 2 TVs
Dude.
for?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's told you this lately, but
You can ship one to me.
Did you say 60-inch?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
I got it at Sam's. They were
2
cheap.
of them. So is that your next giveaway prize?
Hey,
no,
Patriot.
I had to drop one off already, so I only have one.
Patriot
Yes.
on Friday.
Hey, Patriot.
Yes, sir.
In case you might have forgotten, you're blind.
Yeah, I know, but I got the smart one, so I can fling stuff I can't see on my phone to my TV that I can't see. I got an 11-year-old daughter. I got to keep the show going, you know.
Yeah.
She's got friends come over. They come and say, "Oh, you got a 55-inch TV? I mean, really?" Or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So do they have
were
real
on
good
sale,
audio?
so.
Do they have real good audio sound on them?
Oh, probably not. They're probably horrible. I get surround sound. I don't even turn the TV on.
Oh, okay.
Normally,
so you can.
when
I
it's
just want to make sure you could listen to my videos in the proper way.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they asked me why I was getting 2. I said, "Well, they're smart. They can talk back and forth." So, I'm sorry.
They can watch each other.
Yeah. So I don't mean to disrail your chat. So I heard open carry.
Yeah. Did you hear it? The question was, in the perfect world, right? And the constitutional carry was everywhere. Would you open carry or concealed carry? What do you feel safer with?
In the perfect world, I would practice enough so I could wear one of those sashes and use two pistols. You know, what's his name there? You know, the guy who gets shot for playing poker.
Yeah,
dead man's hand. Yeah. He had a sash.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, for me, obviously, I always kind of lean away from open carry unless I'm just around my yard and I'm scaring neighbors. In public, I don't open carry. Just because obviously it's hard enough for me to, stay focused on everything. Plus that would just be an extra thing. So something I don't need to worry about, but in a perfect world,
All right.
That might be fun.
All right.
Patrick, if anybody questions you, what's a blind guy need with a gun? You can tell them that Wheelchair Warrior said you were an excellent driver too.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I seen it on TV.
Blind shooter, how would you, in a perfect world, what would you do?
In a perfect world, seal carry. I mean, I'm just of that mindset. I like having the upper hand, not letting people know. Plus, I live in a liberal freaking neighborhood, so go out, open carry. I might have a SWAT team on me within 2 minutes.
Okay. All right. Al, David, answer your own question. How would you do it?
Well, I've practiced both, and I'd probably go with concealed carry, put the inside the waistband, because when I'm practicing, that feels better. And when I sit down or move around and go around the house and stuff like that, the concealed carry just seems to fit better. The one thing that I would also ask, and kind of Jason in the chat kind of brings it up. He was talking about for inside the waistband, do you need to have pants on that are bigger in the waist than, if you got a 34 waist or a 40 waist or whatever, do you need to buy one size bigger pants for inside the waistband carry? And then the question that I would ask to go along with it is, do you wear undershirts? Because that's the first thing I noticed. I put the gun on the inside waist and I put it in, I guess, what is it, 5 o'clock or something, 6 o'clock. And most of the time I didn't notice it, but when I'd sit down and the cold gun would touch my skin, oh, hey, I've got a gun on my hip and it's cold.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, I've had that too. And not only that, is it sometimes it also, it depends what, I mean, normally my M&P 45 is, it depends what holster I'm using. I don't like inside the waistband that much, but I have one that, one of those ones that clip on. When I wear that one, I don't wear it that often because for some reason if I don't have a T-shirt on or undershirt, I get rubbed raw with it. My skin does. But the other holster I use, that Brave Response, that sort of Kydex, not Kydex, that one that stretchy one, like a belly band, but it's not a belly band, but it has thing on it. When I wear that one's really comfortable on the inside. And do I buy? I mean, buying larger pants, I guess it depends on the size. I mean, if you're carrying a thick gun or like you're carrying a revolver, I would say you would need a bigger pants. But if you have a thin gun, I don't think your pants might be a bit tight. But I don't know. If you wear real tight pants, I would imagine you would have to buy a bigger size.
Relaxed fit would work. You just don't be relaxed fit jeans would work. You just don't want to be carrying with a pair of skinny jeans on.
That's all I wear, skinny jeans, and I don't have any problem with it.
Well, there you go.
You wear them
fat? Yeah, no, I'm fat, so it just smashes right into my belly, so I don't have to worry about it.
That's right. That's right. I mean, there's everybody's, being a big old boy like myself, the problem with, that's why I have to, I carry normally outside the waistband. I use a good, gun belt. But my pants keep falling down, and I have to keep pulling them up. I mean, when it's got here, it's hard to.
I feel your pain.
But I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but you know what I mean. So it's when you have inside the waistband, it gets,
But a good gun belt does make a lot of difference on it.
Oh, it absolutely does.
And it also depends on the pants. To start, of course, you have to wear an undershirt because that's just, I've always wore an undershirt with anything. But the pants, it depends on the style too. Because I actually just went through this, and officially the answer is yes, you always get a bigger pant just because, if you grow. But no, I got a couple pairs of pants I bought, and they felt fine, and it was great because you try on your holster when you're trying on your pants, that kind of thing, and it was great. But then once you start wearing them, it was like the legs had way too much for that style or whatever. And then I found some different style pants that were fit better and all that kind of stuff. I don't do a lot of the shopping stuff. I'm kind of I got what I got, and I'll add to it if I really need to. But so definitely that's a good idea to actually wear the holster when you go into some of the stores and try them on, because some that might be the correct size, they might not fit just because of the shape of the pants, and definitely the belt. But yeah, and also it depends on where you carry too, because some of the holsters are a little thicker or whatever, but if you offset it just a little bit to the back, so like 3:30, 4 o'clock, sometimes that you're smaller your back, or I don't carry there, but you do have a little bit of a flex with your depending on your belt and stuff too, so that it's not like it's right on the edge of your hip at 3 o'clock where it's stretching against everything else. You might have you just have to test it out, I guess.
Yeah, I carry mine on my hip. I carry it at 3 o'clock most of the time, inside or outside. That's where I carry it. I find it easier to grab hold of it, to draw it that way.
My thing with the inside the waistband, it seems like it's obviously it's more controllable for me. I've only got 2 holsters, outside the waistband holsters, and they just it's probably just the ones I have. They're not the best holster, or I haven't found the perfect holster. But it seems to me that either they're hitting something, or it just might be I'm not used to carrying outside the waistband. But it's like you don't have the same amount of control that obviously inside the waistband, it's exactly where you put it. And I'm sure a good outside the waistband holster would do the same thing, but I just haven't found it.
All right. So there we go. But that answers that question. You got anything? We got mail. I forgot to click the sound off. So hang on, let me do that real quick before I forget. All right. What's you got any topics there, Patriot? You want to bring up? Because as I said at the show, I really didn't research any today. I really haven't been feeling it.
I would just say if you're in the market for a TV, go to Sam's Club because they are the cheapest around.
Oh, okay.
But
are you going to do a video where you review the picture quality?
Yeah, I would, but maybe an unboxing of my new TV that would be pretty good, maybe.
Yeah. Now you gonna hang these on the wall?
I've only got one. I bought one for I picked up an extra one for a friend. So no, I'm only keeping one of them. But
okay.
It's that's actually the thing. They've changed it from the center pedestal to the two legs now from the one I had. So now my it won't sit on my fireplace. So I'll probably either have to swap something out or hang it or duct tape. But anyways, this isn't the electronics chat.
Get Gorilla Glue. That'll hold it up there.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what I did. I bought the was it last week I bought them? We were talking about this, about arthritis in the hands and stuff. I bought a pair of gloves, that compression gloves that I've been wearing on my hands, and it seems to do the trick. I mean, they haven't hurt so much in the last week, whether or either it's the gloves or the weather's getting warmer, So I don't know, but I'm putting it down to the gloves working.
Let's see them.
And they got the fingers. I mean, the fingers are missing. The top of the finger. I still have the top of the fingers out, so I can still, do typing and pull the trigger and that kind of stuff. So. Yeah, go on, David.
Nice.
Where are they at? Let's see them.
Oh, they're in the other room.
Do they keep your hands warm at all?
Sort of. They're meant to be breathable or wickable. Was that the word they use? But I mean, my hands still get warm inside them. Which will work.
Is that a moisture wicking material?
Yeah, they're probably
like spandex, but it's not really spandex.
Yeah. They're not. Yeah, they're not. I mean, they're not top of the line brand. Let's put it that way. I have one of these. My insurance company sends me this catalog that I get. They give me $40 a month to spend on something. So they had a pair of these gloves in there for $20 or something. So for hell, why not try them? So there. I mean, there are no. I mean, there was no. It was just in a plain. It was actually they were just in a plain cardboard box. There was no label on them or anything. So I don't know who makes them, but they seem to be doing the job. So I just thought I'd mention that because we were talking about it once before. That so I'm hoping as the weather. I know the summer's coming, but as it cools off in the next summer and stuff, and when the cooler weather starts coming, I might be able to wear those and keep on shooting for a bit longer.
Does it seem that the cold or the warmth that help out?
Yes,
okay.
For my arthritis, it does.
Right. Yeah, me
too. My dad's got the. I don't know if it's the carpal tunnel or whatever, but they gave him some stiff braces to keep his wrist straight, and he's retired, so he can do that, I guess. But they had done something with, I don't know if it was hot wax. I don't know. It sounded kind of weird to me, but where they put it in, it was kind of like a temperature thing, to ease the pain or something. I don't know. I didn't know if that was part of that.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, it does. I mean, like unless I have a total flare up, the warmer it is, the better my hands feel. Now, when I people used to tell me that I was doing the wrong thing, and maybe I was when I was still working. And you're going back there and you're picking up cold pieces of meat, and you're holding it with your hand, one hand cutting with the other, and you're holding it. So my hands would get so cold and start hurting that I would go fill up the sink with hot water and stick my hands in them. Right, and that warmth in my hands used to relax them, and I used to be able to move them. Before I could go out there and do some more meat cutting. I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not, but it worked for me. So heat does help. No, I don't know if anybody else had that problem.
I think Squib. Did you say that you have that same issue?
Yeah,
or something like that.
Last year was the first year that I was at the range in the cold, and I could actually feel the arthritis flaring up in my arm, and I said, "This is a weird feeling," but I mean, I think Rick and Tony kind of told me to expect that sort of thing. When we go out west and it is dry and hot, all my aches and pains and everything go away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. I mean, during the summer, when it's really warm, I feel great. Unless it actually flares up, which rarely happens in the summertime, but it does occasionally. But no, I feel great. I mean, even now, when I wake up in the morning, my shoulders are aching and stuff, and I got to move my arms around like this to get myself circulating and moving. But in the summertime, I normally don't have to do that because I'm warm enough, and and I'm more agile. Is that the word? Even for a big guy like me, call me Twinkle Toes. I'm good on my feet. So.
I don't think I'm going to call you Twinkle Toes.
Yeah.
Might call you Twinkie.
Pretty good on the old dance floor. You know what I'm saying? In my day.
As long as you don't do back flips, we'll be okay.
He's not an FBI agent, so it'll be okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that's my new name now, Twinkle Toes. Yeah, okay?
We'll just shorten it to Twinkie.
Yeah. But besides that, we're halfway. Well, I can do it now before I forget. Because I've only got one entry so far to my giveaway quiz for this coming Saturday with all that stuff I got. The patches and the stickers. And
shh, you're not supposed to tell nobody.
And I said, I've only got one entry, and that person knows who he is. But I said, I got a bunch of stickers here, and I think was there a patch in here? I think there's a patch in here. Yeah, which patch is it? Is it I think it's the, nope, that ain't it. Come on, where are you? I know I got one in here. I'm positive of it.
Olate.
That's weird. It already has my name and address on that envelope. I don't know.
There's a whole bunch of stickers in here. I even threw in a bacon and pancake sticker too. So, and my sticker, of course, and my little trading card as well. That was for this Saturday's quiz. And it was a 2-part question. It's to do with the Old West. It was, first off, I wanted to know what rifle, what caliber that Billy Dixon made that infamous shot at the Second Battle of Adobe Wells. According to his autobiography, he said that he had lost his Big 50 and he borrowed a friend's. So I want to know what caliber it was that he made that shot. Then the second question was, at the Battle of Buffalo Wallow, something happened. How would you word that? Some event happened, or the outcome of that battle? What happened? That's my 2-part question. I mean, all you got to do is Google it, and you can find the answers. But I thought I'll give you guys something to work for this week. Email me at Rickslifeasiseeit@gmail.com or SpottedRick@gmail.com. So there we go. Oh, and also, since we got more people in here, I'm up to 100. Before the show started, I was at 197 subs.
All right.
I need 3 more to do the 200 giveaway. So
let me see if I can help you out a little.
You know what I'm saying? So there we go. So what I'm saying is here, invent some new channels and go subscribe to me. No. But that's what I just wanted to let everybody know. So that's coming up soon too.
Is all of Patriots like 27 channels subscribed to you?
Every one of them.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Do they all
doesn't
comment
matter.
something different and argue with themselves in the comments too?
Oh yeah. Yes, I get that. Do you get that? I get that. He'll say something on the Patriot, then his other one to come up, totally contradicting himself.
Unofficially, if you have, say, a secondary account, you have to use it. Otherwise, it will be kicked off and you'll lose subs.
I have to use mine all the time because my wife times me out.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's so you can't just flip between them and do one thing. You have to do multiple things. So I hear. So yes, here and there you might want to do a little conversation or whatever.
No, exactly. This channel is a what you call it off the other one. I can't think of the word they used.
Brand account?
A what?
A brand account?
Yes. So there's nothing on my other channel, but it's there. But this is my brand account. So I mean, don't forget when I set all this up, I was dumb. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't really, but it works for me. All right. Anything else, guys? Come on, give us something to talk about.
Well, I've got a question.
Okay.
For those of us that have the tactical stomach, how do you wear your belt? With the belt buckle off to the side or along the gig line?
Good point. It depends what belt I'm wearing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 different gun belts. And 2 of them have these big, humongous buckles on them. So I have to pull those. I wear it to slightly off center. If I wear it in the actual center, the old Michelins are getting in the way. So when I'm sitting down, it will stick into me. But if I have it slightly off center, it normally works. I'm not proud, I'll tell you.
It shows you're at 201 now, Rick.
It does? Wow. Blind. I have to do my giveaway. Not tonight, though, but I will get it done. That's what it is. Great.
Well, congratulations, Rick.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So I have to do I'm only do the giveaway live. I'm only do it tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah, I could court Yankee and do it during his show. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so popular.
I'd rather watch you than Yankee any day.
Hey, I had to go out and buy. I entered a competition the other day, and I still have to go out and buy 9mm ammo. That's all I'm going to say. I was hoping to get some free ammo, but I have to go buy it now.
Yeah, I feel you.
I thought since he was on my panel, I had an in. At least win one of the prizes. But you know how that goes.
I think I used all my good luck, that first contest he put out that I played in. But
yeah.
I thought I had some good karma with the guy because, I decided I was just going to step out of the competition. But, yeah, it didn't work. But that is pretty outstanding what Mr. Kingpin has done.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That was, not only for GunTube.org, but yeah.
Yeah. Also for what's the name of his company now? Sports Shooters Ammo, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
For Foose. That's helping him out too. That was a good job there, David. Yeah.
Look, he's blushing. I can tell.
Yeah. We can all see him blushing here. His avatar is going bright red.
I was wondering why my screen was starting to glow red.
He's not talking either. He's not there, or he's embarrassed, or we've,
What's the
what?
or company? You guys said the Kingpin had his own company. What's the company?
I didn't. No, not Kingpin. No. He had his giveaway where he was giving away ammo from a guy who his name's Stu, and he has his own. He's making his own ammo now as a company.
Unofficially, since this is YouTube, of course.
Oh yeah, unofficially, yes, yes. You won't find no videos on it.
He is a licensed FFL manufacturer, so he is legal.
Absolutely, he is licensed. So, I mean, what's it called? Sports Shooters Ammunition. I think that's the name of the actual company. And right now, he's just started off making 9mm or what? 124 grain, is it?
125 powder coated.
Yeah.
Metal jacket.
Yeah, and you order off him. I think it roughly works out about $10 a box, I believe.
It's not that pricing.
9mm. That's the best you can do.
Yeah.
Or it's powder coated cast maybe, but yeah, it's 125 grain.
Yeah. Oh, Travis P said he done a video on SSA ammo, and they brought out the trolls. Well, yeah, we know. But he gave them to you, and so you had to give a good review.
But see, that's the reason Squib didn't, because from what I heard, he powder coats them blue, and they weren't the pink ones. So
yes, they were they were blue in the competition too. So.
Oh, okay.
When he starts making the pink ones, then I'm going to buy some. But until then, no way.
Yeah, breast awareness. I mean, breast cancer awareness.
Yeah. Now, by the way, in that anybody seen it, that review that Travis P did, he did buy those. He did buy that ammo for that review, and it wasn't. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah,
I even saw his PayPal account that said he did.
Yeah, that's right.
But he got it from the money he got from what was that coffee company that Squid?
Oh, Blackout Coffee.
No, the sellout
coffee.
Oh, sellout coffee.
Sellout coffee.
Yeah.
The kickbacks. So
yeah,
it all kind of works out in the wash, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Chill.
When did
I'm just doing this because Travis won't invite me on his show. So.
When did Shill Flavor?
Yeah, Shill Flavor. Yep.
Yeah.
Slowly roast.
That was really more about making fun of the people calling Travis a shill than making fun of Travis. But,
I know it was.
But I don't know.
It works.
Patriot, are you even awake Saturday morning at 9 a.m.?
Who?
I'm always up way before that. I usually, it starts at 9, so here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't even notice if you're out in the YouTube chat. I'm really paying
once
attention.
in a while I do.
I don't even
comments.
I listen.
He doesn't. Squib doesn't pay attention, to the little guys.
I listen to it all the time.
Mm-mm.
I listen.
Nope,
to
I don't.
All the time. I just don't make any comments.
You know what it is, Patriot? I've got you blocked, so I can't see when you're there. So
yeah, because I'm always making comments for Squib, but he never listens. So
yeah, but Squib blocks trolls. I'm sure that'll be a speaking Squibbish video here in a few days about why he blocks trolls.
I thought Patriot was in the panel one time.
Never. Nope.
It looks like you're going to be on there Saturday morning.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I should do that. I should do one on trolls.
Yeah.
But see, though, technically, though, Patriot and I are both trolls because we live under the bridge. So that's a Michigan thing.
Yeah.
It is true.
I noticed even your trains run late in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to do something about that.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going way off thing here tonight. So I got everybody here still, not only in the panel but also in the chats. If you got any questions for this show, Shooting with Disabilities, whether you have a disability or you've got a question about that, how we do something with an affliction, send me an email. Send them to me at rickslifeasiseeit@gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. And for my Saturday show, if you got any topics you want discussed, send me an email on those two at the same address. There we go. I just want to get that out there. Because I need some topics. I need topics, guys. It's hard enough for me to come up with my questions, let alone topics as well. You know?
I can't help you out. I can't even find a topic for my show, and you do 2 a week. I couldn't imagine trying to come up with 2 topics a week. I can't even come up with 1.
Yeah, your show actually has a topic, Snob? Ever?
Well, it's supposed to. It just always goes off the rails.
Oh, because it just evolves into a food chat.
Sometimes.
Those aren't bad. Those aren't bad.
Today on the show, I was talking about because we started talking about my days as a meat cutter and when we used to do bacon and stuff. And I said I was going to make bacon sandwiches for dinner tonight, but I just don't feel like it.
Well, see, I gave you a whole list of things that you could make videos on, from the butcher thing.
I know, but
it's cool outside. You can actually.
It's like somebody said. I can't think. I heard it somewhere, and I don't know where I heard it, but it's like, if you do a shooting video at the range, it spoils it. This camera work and stuff, you're not really enjoying your shooting.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you that. Yeah, I've got to go on days where there aren't a lot of people there, and if there are, or people start showing up, they kind of like they're afraid I'm videoing them, and it's like, dude, I really don't want you in my shot. I'm trying to do a video here. I don't care about you, or you're fiddling with the gun, you got a malfunction or whatever it is, and then they call target change, and now you got to start the video all over again, or it starts raining, or
Rick,
all you can hear is somebody in the background.
That's how I feel about doing cooking stuff.
Yeah, but see, if you have that problem in your own kitchen, you just tell them to leave.
Yeah, that's true.
Squib's there trying to change targets and stuff. You just don't let them in. It's just you prop up a camera, and you can just let it record and cut and do what you do, and then later on you can edit out the.
The mistake he makes is he doesn't latch the back door, and it's really easy to sneak in through Tony's room, right?
Oh,
yeah. See,
all that riffraff in there.
Travis P. says, because he does a lot of shooting videos, and he loves doing it. We know he was an apprentice to Hickok 45. That's why he likes doing it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't bother me at all, but I have a private, my backyard range, so it's not an issue, but I could see where it would be a pain if you were going to a public range. It's busy, but...
you're already hauling all your junk up there. Now you got to haul a tripod, and you set up the... Last one I did, I got the camera going, I start loading the revolver, and battery dies. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I guess the biggest thing would be, the duration. I mean, obviously you can edit everything. I mean, you can see what you're doing in that. But yeah, I mean, if you're in your own kitchen, I mean, you set up a tripod and just go away at it, and then you can always do it where you talk over it afterwards.
It's another thing I need to. I got the ideas in my head. It's just getting off my ass, buying the ingredients I need to do these things.
Rick, you've got more excuses than Night Strike. Damn.
I know. I have.
And the other thing is, once you start doing it, you might enjoy being able to, teach people like Squib how to,
not burn my food.
Productive, yeah, the proper cuts and.
This is how you cook. For those of you, I'm not mentioning any names. Squib. You might want a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, David, yes, you gave him the right address there. Travis was asking for your email address, Patriot. So we told him, shoot left to center at gmail.com.
I sent him your real email address, Patriot. I didn't send him a fake one. I emailed it to him.
And that's my complaints department email address too, shooting left to center at gmail.com. So that's where all complaints go to. For every gun channel's video you ever watch, if you got a complaint, that's where you send them.
That's what I'm going to start doing whenever people post troll comments in my comments on my video. I'm just going to say, yeah, could you please email this to shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com?
Yeah, that's all you got to do. You know?
You just add that to your description.
Yeah, true. All complaints.
Yeah, all complaints go there, and we'll take care of them when we read them. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So we're almost out of time, guys. So it's been a fun hour, I guess. Been way off topic, so I do apologize for that. But I appreciate you all stopping by. And I did send you a link to join the panel, Travis, on the gun channels, of course, but you weren't over there, so sorry about that. I don't have your email address, I don't think, so I couldn't send it that way. Anyway, let me go through the panel here for any shout outs or plugs they want to do. We'll start with Blind Shooter. How you doing? Are you there? You're muted, Blind Shooter.
My bad. I had trouble locating the mute button.
That's all right.
No real shout outs. Thanks for having me, Rick. Much appreciated. Everyone be safe. Make sure to whenever you can, and I'll catch you next week.
Okay. All right. Who's next on my list here? David Kingpin Bowling.
Always a pleasure, Rick. Thanks for having me. And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe Rick's Life as I See It. Check him out on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, the only time zone that matters. And Black Cat at Outdoors, I saw that he posted a video. He's got a giveaway coming up for, I think, 350 subs, or he might wait till 357. I'm not too sure. I didn't get to watch the video yet, but check that video out. And Calaveras 32 Special said that he's got a giveaway video coming up too. So check out both those channels. Thanks for having me, Rick.
No problem. No problem. So, all right, who's next? Oh, the one and only, the myth, the legend, the man, Patriot in the Dark.
Hey. Yeah, thanks for having me. Another great show. Sorry I was late. You can check me out on Gunstreamer, GunTube, or YouTube, Instagram, all the places. Patriot in the Dark. The only blind guy hanging out that makes a fool of himself all the time. So check it out. And as well, I do have the EDC challenge still going. I just got one from Armintia. She sent in her EDC. So just do your video or explanation with a photo or whatever. If you don't do any of that stuff, you can still comment in the pocket dump video. It's on my channel somewhere. Then there's a video showing all the stuff. There's a deck of cards from gear websites and keychains from All in Anchor and anything else I can throw in there to get rid of. So thank you, and check it out. Make sure you sub Mr. Rick here, and that's it.
All right, thanks. Squib, any shout-outs or plugs?
No, I guess not. Thanks for the invite.
Thank you. The Gun Snob, any shout-outs or plugs?
There's Travis P11.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I might have left the screen door open.
Mm-hmm. I am fixing to do a giveaway. I've got the video done. I literally just need to upload it, and I'm lazy and haven't clicked the upload button. I've got it all done and edited. So I'm doing a giveaway. If anybody's interested in making their own Kydex holsters, I got a bunch of that foam sent to me free, and then I'm going to throw in a bunch of other Kydex making supplies. So watch for that video. It's fixing to come up. And I just finished uploading a video while I was on this show.
Congratulations, Oklahoma.
About Congratulations, Oklahoma. So I'm going to post that in your site, in your YouTube chat if you don't care.
I don't mind. Go for it.
And then these people can go watch and see why I'm happy.
All right. Wheelchair Warrior.
Nothing really to plug on my end. If you're not subscribed to everybody that's on the panel and to everybody that's in the chat, subscribe to them. And, of course, be here on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
All right, thank you. And even though we're letting Travis P11 do a plug or shout out.
Yeah, I brought a hall pass. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. No, but anyway, guys, hey, like, share, subscribe, everybody on the panel. Make sure you guys are checking out the giveaways. A lot of good stuff. Make sure you're staying active. There's a lot of garbage legislation coming down the pipeline, so make sure you're keeping yourself educated and what's going on. Check out Ghost Tactical and G-Webs and all those guys that are doing live streams. But otherwise, man, that's it. Appreciate the invite.
No problem. Also, I think you'll see Travis again tonight at 9 o'clock on Matt's show.
Actually, no. On the Wednesdays, I'm out of those for a couple more months. I do church choir on Wednesday nights.
Oh, okay.
And so I have that at least until May.
That's why
it's weird, man. I was not ever musically trained as a kid growing up. I can't read sheet music for a lick. I can't play a musical instrument, but I love singing. I love to sing. And we were short on basses, so I decided to go ahead and join in this time around. Okay. So it's fun. It's fun. I do enjoy it. I mean, I have no musical talent whatsoever other than just singing.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Hey. All right. That's good. So I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat for showing up. It really makes my day when you're all here. I will talk with the panel here when we go offline here, whether to do a recorded giveaway or do it live on my 200 sub giveaway. So I want to say thanks for everybody for being here, and I will see you all on Saturday. Don't forget to answer my quiz. You have to go back to around 7:30. It was around the 37th minute of the show where I gave out the question for the quiz on Saturday. Get it into me by lunchtime on Saturday. So that's it. I want to say thanks for being here, and then we'll see you on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, the only time that counts.
Hashtag fake time.
Never the dark.
You know, they call us Central because everything rotates around us.